The European Union will halt military training in Mali. This move shows deteriorating EU-Mali military junta relations. The European Union's diplomatic service announced that the mission's mandate will expire on May 18. After a strategic review and consultations with the Malian authorities and considering the political and security situation on the ground, EU member states have agreed not to extend the mandate of the EUTM Mali mission beyond May 18, 2024. What is EUTM Mali's mission? The Malian Armed Forces and G5 Sahel Joint Force have received assistance from EUTM Mali for 11 years. This aid was requested by authorities. EUTM Mali has helped develop security forces and defend Mali against terrorism. EUTM Mali contributed to a larger EU effort. In particular, the EU delegation in Bamako, the civilian operation EUCAP Sahel Mali, and the Regional Advisory and Coordination Cell of the EU for the Sahel, RACC, maintain political engagement, security, and technical collaboration. EU support for Mali is substantial. In 2022, EUTM Mali trained, educated, advised, and accompanied the Malian Armed Forces, MaAF, as mandated. This was crucial to the EU's integrated Sahel strategy. Mission actions to strengthen the Mali Armed Forces, MaAF, to address security issues and restore territorial integrity under civilian rule. EUTM Mali also operationalized the G5 Sahel Joint Force headquarters as part of its regional approach. Since 2013, almost 150,000 Malian Armed Forces NCOs and officers have benefited from the mission's efforts. Austrian Brigadier General Christian Riener led the mission in the first part of 2022. The phrase, "Together for Progress," guided the mission from the start. The operation completed its tasks under his supervision despite several impediments, including the complicated health situation caused by COVID-19, the unstable political situation, the deterioration of security, a coup d'état in Burkina Faso, BFA, economic sanctions, the closure and isolation of the border, the start of offensive operations by the Malaysian Armed Forces, and the presence of Russia and Russian-affiliated elements. EUTM Mali remains in Gao, Mopti Sévère, Ségou, Koulikoro, and Bamako despite this challenging moment. The organization has provided non-executive accompaniment and direction to the military regions in addition to training. General Riener described the mission as follows: "During my 6-month tour, I focused on the needs of the Malian Armed Forces and the G5 Sahel. Most importantly, I wanted to talk, listen, and share with our hosts. This made it crucial to work with MINUSMA, Barkhane, G5S Sahel, EUCAP, and others to help the Malian Armed Forces." Brigadier General Radek Hasala, from the Czech Republic, took leadership of EUTM Mali on June 21, 2022. After the holistic strategic review for the mission in 2022, the European Union Council decided to modify EUTM Mali's mandate, which is effective until May 18, 2024, to reflect Mali's political and security situation. According to EU Council decision, the EUTM Mali must advise and educate the MaAF until the PSC decides to stop. If the PSC finds the parameters met, EUTM Mali must provide the MaAF with pre-deployment training and mentorship. This training will be non-executive till tactical. EUTM Mali must monitor the MaAF's operations to assess its performance and compliance with human rights and international humanitarian law. On December 16, 2022, the leaving mission force commander gave Brigadier General Santiago Juan Fernández Ortiz Rapiso from Spain the EU emblem. The MPCC director ordered this transfer. European Union military mission in Mali, EUTM Mali, foot patrols aim to improve community relations and base security. At the end of 2022, the Lauria Tactical Group conducts foot patrols around the base. These patrols reveal the difficulties and lifestyle of adjacent Koulikoro residents. From November 2022, the GTFP, Lauria, Force Protection Tactical Group has participated in the EUTM Mali 21 operation between Mali's capital and Koulikoro. The GTFP, Lauria, conducts foot patrols near the Koulikoro Training Center, KTC, and the villages next to it. On December 27 and 29, 2022, Task Force Bamako, part of the EU Training Mission Force Protection, conducted a rifle and pistol shooting exercise at the École de Police in Bamako. As part of their shooting regimen, the unit used this facility for advanced rifle and pistol drills. The facility has 2 training shooting ranges. A 15-meter shooting gallery and a 100-meter shooting range are perfect for pistol shooting. This exercise allowed Task Force Bamako to maintain its excellent training level. The European Union Trust Mission in Mali, EUTM Mali, is offering strategic advice and education to the Malian armed forces in the mission area as per its mission. This will go till Mandate 5. To construct durable, capable, democratically managed, and international standard armed forces, all operational actions have been paused and reversibly suspended, with the ability to restart operations intact. This allows the establishment of international standard armed forces. The European Union, EU, uses all its capabilities to engage in Mali and the Sahel region under the integrated approach. Germany offered to integrate the Military Aid Task Force, MATF, Gazelle in EUTM Mali, which is currently operating in Niger and providing military aid to the Northeast Special Operation Forces, SOF, for 2 years. The Political and Security Committee, PSC, approved the offer on May 20, 2021. The Military Assistance Task Force Gazelle uses training, teaching, and mentoring to build a self-sustaining BSI, Battalion Special Intervention, structure for Northeast Special Forces. MATF-owned Gazelle is reliable and trustworthy. Since MATF Gazelle was incorporated into EUTM Mali, EUTM Mali's mandate in Niger has been delivered quickly by a well-established, qualified, and trustworthy force trusted by Niger's government. The MATF Gazelle has received significant and timely troops and materials to operationalize the Northeastern Armed Forces and serve Niger's military sector. MATF Gazelle completed its mandate on December 15, 2022, having met its goals. This was feasible because the host nation owned and committed to the purpose and had clear, realistic, and quantifiable goals. Additionally, the task was temporary. MATF Gazelle has set high standards that can guide future operations. The operation trained G5 Sahel members and Malian military troops for 11 years, according to the statement. In 2022, the EU halted the G5 Sahel operation after the junta withdrew. The EU declared that it has decided not to renew the mission's mandate after a strategic assessment and consultation with Mali's government. Additionally, the EU considered evolution of the political and security situation on the ground. The coup was the first of 8 in West and Central Africa over 4 years, including those in Mali's neighbors Burkina Faso and Niger. Military rule began in August 2020 in Mali. The current junta pledged to restore civilian administration in 24 months, starting in March 2022, after taking power in 2021. However, in September of the previous year, it postponed February elections due to technological concerns, which angered political opposition parties. How will Mali be impacted by the EU's decision to terminate its military training mission? Please mention it in your comment. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you would like it and subscribe to my channel so that you may be notified when the next video is posted.